In a story you'll see only on 10 Tampa Bay tonight, Tampa Police continuing their investigation, searching for human remains outside this Ybor City home on 5th Avenue.
Our Aaron Parsegian talked with a homeowner about how this all unfolded in a 10 Tampa Bay broadcast exclusive.
So there's been spots identified as that tree.
A few months ago, Kurt Schleicher got an unexpected knock on his door. Law enforcement agents wanting to check out his backyard.
They were explaining to me that this is a cold case from 1988.
An apparent deathbed confession led detectives here.
The gentleman who used to live here as a rooming house, he supposedly, allegedly murdered a couple women and buried them in the backyard.
And now the investigation is ramping up. Crews on scene this week were digging, taking photos, soil samples, and looking for answers.
They brought one dog out. It was a young Springer Spaniel. This thing was all energetic, and he's running around. All of a sudden, bam, he hits on this spot right here.
Tampa Police not confirming all the details, but say new information led them to search for the possibility of buried human remains. So far, none have been located.
So they found bones and bullets in this area here.
This was all news to Schleicher, but he was well aware of another storied killing that happened at this same home 90 years ago. As you go inside, it fittingly looks like a museum full of trinkets and movie posters, even the leftover wounds from a crazed killer.
It had all these V chunks.
In 1933, Victor Lata killed his 5 family members with an axe in this very house. The narrative was he was high on weed. The story, in part, spawned the federal prohibition of marijuana and the loose basis for
the movie Reefer Madness is this house right here.
As the investigation continues into another potential killing at his property, Kurt is hoping more comes out of this than just another chapter in the history books.
I am into the history. I really would love to have closure for the families.
And Kurt says detectives will be here once again in the coming days. In Tampa, Aaron Parsegian, 10 Tampa Bay.